They arrived in silence. The king wore a crown of glass, transparent, fragile, and sharp enough to kill. The queen draped herself in red velvet, her heels louder than her voice ever needed to be. No one remembered sending them an invitation, but they showed up anyway. The banquet hall glistened with gold and fear. Plates trembled. So did the guests. Forks hovered midair as the couple took their seats at the head table. Lovely spread, the queen purred, slicing into the roast with a dagger she pulled from her thigh. Across the table, Lord Balvin tried to smile. His lips cracked. The king leaned forward. We were told this feast had games. Balvin gulped. Yes, your majesties. Just a light round of hide and squeal. A child at the far end of the table began to whimper. The queen smiled. Adorable. The lights dimmed. A gong rang. Then the screaming started. Guests scrambled under tables, behind curtains, into closets that hadn't existed moments before. The king sipped from his goblet. Vintage 89, notes of iron, a hint of betrayal. Meanwhile, the queen stalked down the hall, heels clicking in sync with the screams. Her eyes gleamed like ruby daggers. I see you, Baroness. Hiding won't save you. The Baroness screamed as the queen opened a closet. Empty. Only a mirror. But in the mirror, the Baroness was still there, trapped, screaming. The queen blew a kiss. The mirror shattered. One down, she whispered. Back at the banquet, the king was playing musical chairs, alone. Each time the music stopped, a nobleman lost a limb. It's tradition, the king explained. Royal rules, can't break 'em. The court jester giggled nervously. The king handed him a flute. Play something fatal. Mid-solo, the jester's eyes rolled back. His flute played itself. His head spun all the way around. The queen returned, dragging a sack. It giggled, then screamed, then giggled again. Guess who I found in the wine cellar, she said sweetly. The king clapped like a proud dad at a talent show. You're always bringing home the best souvenirs. The queen sat. Blood dripped from her elbow into her soup. She didn't notice. Or care. Suddenly the chandeliers blinked. A shadow fell across the table. From the ceiling descended the real host, the old queen, forgotten, wrinkled, rotten, wearing a tiara made of teeth. My castle, my rules. Her voice crackled like dry bones snapping. The king stood, finally annoyed. You abdicated centuries ago, she hissed. I never signed the death certificate. The queen rolled her eyes. Boomers. The air thickened. Shadows moved like syrup. The old queen pointed a bony finger. Trial by royal blood. Winner keeps the throne. Loser becomes the feast. The king and queen exchanged a glance. Fine, they said in perfect unison. Knives clashed. Spells flew. A chandelier fell. The court screamed, then chanted. Long live the chaos! Long live the crown! The king feinted left. The queen spun right. The old queen lunged and fell into the soup. Silence. She always was a bit overcooked, the queen muttered. Thunder rolled. Applause echoed. The castle reset itself, walls stitching like skin. The king sat, crown slightly askew. The queen touched up her lipstick with blood. Next course? She asked. The waiter, missing an eye but still upright, nodded. Chocolate cake, with a side of screams. The king raised his glass. To monarchy. The queen smiled. To madness. They toasted. In the background, the guests tried not to breathe too loudly, just in case that was the next game.